Hello, everyone, and welcome to the February 11 edition of the Patient Attraction Podcast. Today is the birthday of famed American inventor and businessman Thomas Edison. When we return, I want to tell you how one of Edison's biggest failures can serve as an example for you. Stay tuned. Thomas Edison is a national treasure, but not everyone may realize he has ties right across the river from me in Louisville, Kentucky. In 1866, 19-year-old Thomas Edison worked for the Associated Press newswire for Western Union in Louisville. He was fired the next year for experimenting on lead-acid battery while on the job. He got caught when sulfuric acid spilled on the floor, leaked between the baseboards, and landed on his boss's desk, the floor below. Now, it all worked out okay for him, of course. Most of you can name off a long list of Thomas Edison's inventions, not the least of which is the incandescent light bulb. Now, like many of you, the man was a genius with his brain and his hands. And whether it was the phonograph, the telephone transmitter, or any other of his inventions, Edison was undoubtedly a giant among men. Now, what you might not be so aware of were his business and marketing savvy. I mean, the man founded General Electric, but what he's remembered for is the inventions, not the business. Many of you probably feel that way. You're an extremely talented dentist, and you want to be known for how you can repair someone's bite and their smile. You want to make a good living, but your first and foremost are becoming a good dentist. That's not how Thomas Edison thought. Most of his inventions were simply more economically viable and marketable versions of somebody else's idea. Take the light bulb, for instance. Edison didn't invent that. He simply invented a light bulb that lasted longer and could be mass-produced. Here's something else you might not know. Did you know Edison had his employees electrocute dogs to gain a marketing advantage? It's true, actually. In the 1880s, Edison and George Westinghouse were battling for public acceptance of whether direct current or alternating current would become the national standard. Now, Edison favored DC because that's what power stations delivered, what his light bulbs ran on, and what many other of his inventions were predicated on. But Westinghouse favored AC, which could be transmitted farther, among other benefits. So Edison had his people electrocute dogs using AC power to convince the public that it was too dangerous to become the standard. Now, one of Edison's employees even used a Westinghouse generator to produce an electric chair for capital punishment. Edison tried to popularize the term Westinghoused to mean electrocution. And it didn't work, of course. Homes run on AC today. Here's why I bring this up today. If Thomas Edison, a man of undoubted historic genius and ability, can be both a talent and businessman, why can't you? When are you going to see that you need to be an entrepreneur just as much, if not more so, than a dentist? If you're ready to discover what my clients know that you don't about attracting new patients, schedule a patient attraction blueprint session with me. These are free to any serious dentist who wants to see what a patient attraction system that can double their practice might look like. For more information, go to smartboxwebmarketing.com/blueprint. But until tomorrow, keep moving forward.